The World 30 Lap Championship has certainly been dominated by Americans since its inception in the 1966-67 season. There's been great winners like Bob Tattersall, Merle Bettenhausen on a couple of occasions, and in more recent times, Rich Vogler, Sleepy Tripp, Larry Rice and Bob Olivero. Now this year it was taken by a rookie, and without a doubt it was one of the most spectacular finishes to a race that we've seen at this track for quite some time. Bob Olivero, you won this race in 1978. How do you rate your chances tonight?
Boy, they're pretty slim right now. We've been having a lot of trouble since I've been here. And we just need a whole lot of luck right now. We've had nothing but difficulties, and hopefully we got our problems ironed out.
In terms of competition, how do you rate the New Zealand competition here?
It's real tough this year. I've been away for a few years, and they've definitely improved, and they're racing real hard, and they've got good equipment, and it's real competitive.
Owen Shaw, how do you rate your chances tonight?
Well, the track's pretty rough, Wayne, but I guess it's a pretty well single file, and we're off the back. It's going to be sort of elimination, I think, but it's going to be hard charging going to be done, and I guess if you finish, I guess you'll be lucky, and if you finish up front, well, you'll be luckier still. But
do you rate your American competition?
Well, they're the best. You know, if you can beat them, well, you've got to be pretty happy with yourself and your machinery.
Brett Horriban, this is your rookie year in Midgets, and you've done exceptionally well to make the New Zealand team. How do you rate your chances tonight, and how do you rate the American competition?
Well, the American competition is very, very strong. I learned a hell of a lot that last meeting last week, just with how you can't give an inch. You're just going to be on top of the car every inch of the way. Tonight, the track doesn't really suit us a hell of a lot. It's not the car's fault, probably it's my fault. I'm just had a lot of slick racing. I'm dialed into slick tracks, but to get it all together in the tacky stuff.
Gene Janiton, this is your first trip to New Zealand. How do you find the style of driving here?
It's a lot different than back in the United States. Tracks are so much slicker, and it's a more like a one-groove track that makes it very hard to pass.
How do you rate your chances tonight in the World 30 Lap race?
A lot better than it was the other night because the track is a lot heavier tonight, and my car works extra special on a heavy track.
Pat Johnson came to the rescue of Bob Olivero and very kindly loaned Bob his car.
Well, Bob Olivero is a very good friend of mine, and I've stayed with him on numerous occasions in the States, and he's had bad luck down here with his car, so I figured it was the right thing to do.
John Godfrey leads the field away, but Warwick Keane is very quick to take the lead in Pine Tree Bend. Warwick Keane starts to open up a lead that he would hold for quite some time, but the back markers are starting to make their move as well. Sleepy Tripp is having handling problems but recovers quickly, only to spin Bruce Kennedy in the next turn. Towards race end, Warwick Keane is still in the lead and setting a very fast pace. Brett Horriban is behind him, and Sleepy Tripp is in third spot, desperate to hit the front. On the last lap, Tripp makes a move that was totally unexpected by everyone. Sleepy Tripp wins his first big race this season at the Springs. But has he? That decision will be left in the hands of the stewards. Sleepy Tripp, that was one heck of a race. Any after-race comments?
Have they disqualified us yet, or what?
Well, I'd say the chances are pretty good that you are going to be disqualified. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't know. I missed a few guys. I think they're probably in the infield, though.
And sure enough, steward Carl Drever advised Sleepy he was out, not only for spinning Bruce Kennedy, but for also using the concrete embankment to his advantage during the race.
You go ask him. Hey, go up and ask him. That's good. You're just about put yourself down there.
It was a very happy Brett Horrobin that won the race after Sleepy had been excluded, and Brett had taken his first big race for the season. This is your rookie year and you've just won your first major race. How do you feel after doing that?
Oh, I'm rapt. I just can't believe it, really.
Did you see Sleepy Trip run around the concrete on the outside of you? What were your thoughts at that time?
I saw a car come around the outside, glimpse of my helmet, and I thought, well, he must be getting close to me, so I better put a bit more effort into it, you know. But I was going for it. I don't think he would have passed me. He did, but never mind.